impacted the lives of so many and changes plans out of nowhere for all types of parents.
One Austin organization is trying to support these families, focusing on something else that sometimes goes unnoticed. Jay Wallace joins us now here to tell us about that story. Jay?
Yeah, Any Baby Can is a nonprofit that supports parents and their children, trying to help them through difficult situations and diseases. And for 1 week, this Camp Grey Dove is focusing on siblings and hoping to give them a distraction they deserve. It's time for these parents to say goodbye, to let the kids go to camp for a week.
The three amigos.
It really just gives them a chance to kind of work through their experiences.
This camp isn't like the rest. Every kid you see has a sibling who is fighting or has fought cancer. Penny Yanez's 3 youngest kids are coping with a diagnosis in their family.
My oldest, he's in remission with acute promoscytic leukemia. The toughest part is dealing when he's in the hospital, trying to give the other children the attention that they need and trying to take care of them.
But for this week, her 3 kids say goodbye.
Hey, I love you.
And head off to Killeen for camp. You've probably seen most of the activities here.
I love the rock wall.
The zip line and swing.
The pool.
But likely not heard the conversations.
It gives you a lot of time to just forget, and it gives you a week away from life and responsibilities.
Just take 5th grader Jose Guzman, who lost his sister, 11 at the time, to leukemia.
You don't get them back. It's like if your world just turned around.
Or Aiden Taylor, Penny's youngest son, who still thinks about what his brother is having to go through.
He had to get these shots some days.
But for Aiden and his friends, this is not only a time to forget, but also connect.
I came here and everyone's going through the same thing, and it felt like I could just talk about how I actually felt.
No matter whether the word cancer is even brought up.
They don't talk to me about a lot of it, but I can see them get so much closer and experience something.
Eventually, these kids take the bus back to where the week began, returning reinvigorated and hopeful. And that's because this camp lets kids be kids, helping them keep up the fight, no matter the finish line.
I feel like I'm on an island and I'm all alone, and when I come here, it's like I'm finally getting to civilization.
And while this camp sees many of the kids come to the camp for years, Camp Grey Dove also has a CIT program, counselors in training, so then they can have the chance to help the next group of kids the way their counselors did for them. So really a special camp, and it's great to see the kids not necessarily, talk about cancer with the other kids, but it's just kind of, it goes unsaid. Yeah. You're able to connect with them in a special way they might not get at a normal camp, right?
Yeah, like an unspoken bond, kind of.
Yes, exactly.
By the way, I did notice that they were braiding the horse's hair. It was very sweet. The horse that had so many braids, it was awesome.
That's a fun time for those kids.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Sure. It is time now to get a check of our hot